So I've had a bunch of people ask me what I take with me to work during the day. Work on computer systems and network security, and so I thought I'd do a little tour of the bag and show you what I carry with me. So this is one of the Mobile Edge checkpoint bags. It's supposed to be TSA friendly, get you in and out of the airport quick, and one of the nice features is it doesn't require you to need to open up your laptop compartment. You can lay it out just like that on the conveyor and let it scan through, and you don't have to go through the process of removing the laptop. So let's dig into it. As you can see, I have iPad here that I take with me. This is in a Dodo case. One of the things I carry with me all the time. This is a Zoom H1 mic, which is picking up audio for this video, just for all intents and purposes. I usually don't carry it in the bag though. So, checkpoint friendly. In here, MacBook Pro in a Tucano case. Just like the color, it was thin, didn't add too much bulk, but gives it a little something to protect the, from scratches, and you can even use it as a mat, lay it on if it's a weird surface or something. What I did is I didn't like the fact that there wasn't really padding in here. If you see, it's kind of thin. So this came from they have a briefcase, the V-Load, that I had prior, and I just took this little laptop holder out of there, and it seemed to fit perfectly in this unit. And so now I just leave this guy in here. It adds a little more protection, and if I'm putting in a few extra things, I can remove it and just be a little more careful that day. But I like the added protection, and it doesn't seem to get in the way. So let's dig into the next pocket here. So with network security comes a lot of different challenges. You kind of have to be prepared for anything. Computers, obviously there's going to be a whole bunch of challenges that can get thrown at you, and you want to be prepared, but I don't like carrying a heavy bag. I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff with me if I don't have to. So this is what I consider the go bag. It has everything I need, easily accessible, and with enough little features that make it fun to use. So one of the things I do like very much is in here. You can see I keep things pretty well laid out, that way it's quick to get to stuff, but at the same time it's organized where I can see everything. So what I did is added just a ring to this little keychain that they put in here, and on my keys, which actually is a great little thing, this is a Leatherman Style CS. It's got a carabiner clip on there along with scissors, which actually is probably the most handy thing about it. But the carabiner lets you click this device onto whatever you want, which would be my keys, and then from there you can click onto like that. And now you have quick access to storing your keys, but you can also get them off fast if you need to. So in here, we'll just go through it step by step. Actually, let's do the outside first. Outside pockets, there's two of them. Have a Mac charger and a trusty, this is a Outlets to Go by Monster, which is probably gold plated if we know how Monster rolls. And it's got a USB on there, 3 outlets, comes apart. Just a quick way to get a few extra outlets for your devices, or avoid plugging the nice Mac charger into something shady. So, second pocket, just a basic 1 terabyte external drive. Use this to do a quick backup. It's got 2 bootable copies of Acronis. This is Acronis Advanced Workstation or Advanced Server, one of the two. So bootable goes into Acronis before you hit Windows. If it's a slow USB, if USB 1.1, I can put 2 of these in two different systems on the network, and then copy the data to the faster USB bus on whatever system's there. And it's just a quick little mini USB, which I don't like that connector, but 1 terabyte drive, you can't go wrong. You can just throw it in your bag. Next thing is I bought this on Woot years ago. This is a iRecharge. It was meant to be used for the original Shuffle that looked like a pack of gum, and it's never died. I use it to recharge my Bluetooth and you know, a quick charge for the iPhone if need be. It puts out 500 milliamp USB. It seems to work pretty well. It charges just you plug in a USB extension and then plug it into whatever, and it still hasn't died, so I'm holding on to it till it does. This thing's got some cool pockets here, so you can see right in here, which is this front, you could put documents. I use it to carry the strap for the device. This is an elastic strap that actually goes over your shoulder. It's got some good flex to it, leather lined, quick clips on the outside, get it on and off quick. And I just store it in here. You don't always, you know, need the strap, but sometimes it's nice to have. Okay, on to the main section. So this is a FireWire drive. It's got an 80 gig Intel SSD on the inside. Only reason for that is anything that goes into the Mac, I just don't want to deal with having things go out on me. And the SSD is going to stay solid even if I toss it off off the desk or something. So this is FireWire 800, 400, and USB 2.0. Great enclosure. The drive that came in there was terrible, but with an SSD, you can't go wrong. This is a Square credit card reader. I keep this in this little pocket right here, and it's just a handy thing to have. You know, you need to take a credit card or you need to charge somebody. It's right there, top of the briefcase, and easy to pull out, click it on the phone, and you know, I can swipe someone's card for $1,000 or whatever. Next thing in here, Airport Express. Gives you a quick wireless connection to, you know, whatever the wired network is at the network that I pull up at. So in a lot of cases, you know, this is going to be more than what I need speed-wise, and you know, it'll get all my devices connected through bridged mode. So I'm using an IP off their network. I don't have this set up using NAT, even though you could. And that way, you know, if I'm getting into a router config or SSHing into whatever, I'm on the network, just no wires. So this thing is awesome. Next thing we have here is a Samsung, not Samsung, Samson. This is a USB microphone, and it's clips to the top of a laptop or whatever. And what that'll let you do is, you know, if you're going to do some Skype calls, you're going to be on a conference call, and you want a little higher quality audio than what comes on most laptops, this thing works great. It's got no latency direct monitoring on there, and it's the standard USB, which is why I like this thing so much. A lot of the other ones have a cable built in or mini USB, and I just don't want to carry another cable, so this thing's great. Some pens. This is a set of Etymotics. These are the HF3s, the in-ear headphones. So you know, great for blocking out noise, whatever. I also carry a set of Etymotic, there we go, Etymotic Research earplugs, and these are 20 dB, I believe, lowering of sound, but it's a flat frequency scale. So when you put them in, you don't get that droning noise. It just sounds quieter. It's like you hit the mute button, but you don't. It doesn't sound like you're underwater. Amazing set of ear protection if you're in a place where you need them. We have a just standard mouse. These are some those cleaning wipes from iClear, and what they call to be their antibacterial cloth. Just a good thing to have. This is a little Case Logic case, bunch of flash drives. You know, Some of them I know what's on each drive, some of them I don't. It's just a storage, you know, if I need a drive, grab one. In this section, so critical cables, a quality Cat 5 cable with metal ends. This came from a Drobo unit that I got a while back. Actually, I'm sure you could find these type of cables, but real nice cable, and it's perfect length. I think it's probably 5 or 6 feet, but good to have a cable as a just in case. Now this is what I use with the airport. This is and I don't even know where to find these. This is like a 1 foot or 2 foot flat cable. I think it came from a Buffalo router, but this works great in the airport because most of the time in an office or industrial building, they always put the wall jacks pretty close together. So you're gonna have power and your wall jack usually within a foot, and I'm good. So